Yo, 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 everyone. So I know you all want to see me destroy things in Titanfall. So I'm here to make some more videos. I thought today I might try and play and talk to you guys about what I think it takes to separate good players from amazing players and great players. And so I figured I might make a series like this where I talk about it. And my first thing I wanted to talk about is knowing what encounters you should fight and which ones you shouldn't fight. Like one thing that separates someone that's really good from someone that is just, good, that just has good aim or something, is knowing which players they should actually kill and which ones they should ignore and let get away. And sometimes it's in your best interest to let a player survive instead of killing them. I'm actually going to end up doing really good this game while I'm trying to talk. For instance, if killing the player would change a spawn too drastically that you don't want to change yet, sometimes you could let them live. If you're in a competitive game and you're trying to control when they're spawning so that you have more players alive than they do more of the time. So say you're playing, this works in all shooters, not just Titanfall, so I'm going to use Halo as an example, which is probably the best place for most of my examples. So say you're playing CTF in Halo, okay? And it's a 4v4, it's 4 players on each team, and you kill 2 of them, right? And now the other 2 are alive, and you could kill them, but if you slow it down and stall it a little bit, then kill them, then you'll be splitting the spawn. You'll make it so the first group of dudes spawns, alright, while the other guys are dying, and then while the 2 more are up and 2 are dead at all times. And if you know the spawns, you could control this where you keep doing it to them constantly, and they can't really get out of it. And that's one of the things that a lot of pros do actually think about and do when they're playing, is staggering when the players spawn and what players are alive and what players are dead and which areas of the map to control. But yeah, that's one thing that I feel like separates the really, really good players from players that are just good and have good aim. And other times to know, like, say you push 2 people and you know you could kill one of them, knowing which one to kill and who to shoot first, who to shoot second and try and kill, or whether you should just back down and run away is very important. And like when you see a player out in the open and knowing whether you should push that player and try and kill them or if you should just ignore that player, and things like that will really, 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 really help you out eventually. And if you watch me play a lot of the times you'll see me see somebody and you'll see me just leave and ignore them. And that's because going after them would put me in a disadvantage for later fights, or it would slow me down from where I'm trying to go. And yeah, so that's all about players and knowing when to shoot them. I hope that helps you guys and you think about working on that for yourselves to get freaking good. Another thing I'll talk about, I have time to talk about another thing, right? So another thing I would say that separates the really, really good players from just good players would be your positioning. I know movement's a huge thing, especially in Titanfall, but it's not that big of a deal in most other shooters. But in this game and every other game, your positioning is without a doubt the most advantageous thing for your personal skill and your personal stats and stuff. So if you position yourself well, you'll be fighting enemies while you have an advantage and they have a disadvantage. You will always come after them where you are going to win the fight. And a thing about when you're in competitive, you have teammates, right? And good positioning means you're in a good place to respond to callouts. So when your teammate calls out a player to kill you or that you need to kill, and having a good position to be able to get the call out and actually kill the player is huge. So your position should be in a place where you could get to your teammates or get to where your teammates are going to be shooting at. Have the line of sight that your teammates don't, so you could clean up their kills for them, things like that. Having the high ground, obviously. Never let Anakin get the high ground, dude. Don't do it. Freaking prequel memes, dude. Let me think. I don't write scripts for my YouTube videos. I'm freaking real, dude. It's all candid and improv. So it's kind of hard for me to make these kind of videos, especially while I'm playing. I figure this would be a better video to like, this would probably be a much better video to make while I'm not playing, like over footage, so I could actually kill everybody, but whatever. So yeah, this video, I explained players knowing when you should not kill somebody, knowing when to pursue a fight, and positioning. Next video, if I make another video like this, if you guys like this, maybe I'll talk about things like teamwork, gun skill, and communication and stuff like that. But teamwork is something that really doesn't matter much in pubs unless you really care about winning in your pubs. That's why I just screw around all the time. But when I compete, when I played Halo, all that stuff, used to be pretty decent at it, knowing call-outs, when you should do call-outs, when you should listen to call-outs. You should always be listening to call-outs, but when you should actually act on the call-out, stuff like that. Oh my god, this guy's the best at the Kraber. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna finish this game up, and yeah, this is the first video I've talked about stuff like that, I think, and I'll try and make some more if you guys enjoy this one. Let me just finish. This is like the most I've ever had because I'm like completely I literally never die this much, but I'm too into this conversation I'm having with myself. I guess I'm using stim too, which causes me to die because there's so many freaking weebs. Alright. 38 and 10, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, I wanted to, this is the end of the video, so you guys probably won't hear it. Some of you probably won't. I'll put this in another video too. I was gonna say where I would rank the necessities of things that are skillful, okay? That will make you a good player. And I know everyone, or a lot of people think aiming, you know, is the most important thing. You have good aim, you're good. Which isn't necessarily true. Having good aim is definitely one of the biggest advantages. That's one of the things I don't know how to train. But having good aim is a huge advantage, but having good aim will just make you a good player, you know. If you want to be someone at the top level, competes in the top 1% of the game and whatnot, it takes a lot more than just good aim. And so I would say the most important thing in a team-based shooter is definitely teamwork. But it's actually harder than that. It's teamwork. I'll rank these things in another video, but the things that really, really matter are teamwork, your movement, your positioning, right, and your aim. But your aim is last on the list of things that matter. And I have to rank the other three. There's like 3 more things I thought of, but I forgot. I'll tell you guys those later. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is a little bit different than my other content. So, yeah, I might try and make more videos like this where I talk about how to get good. Get good the series.